Hey guys, yes, new flat, new glasses, new everything. Everything's changed, okay? I get it. But hey, it's been a while. Happy to be back on YouTube for a quick video. And we're here to talk about Catalyst Black from Super Uber Mega Corp that is just about to release. And we're going to talk about it a little bit and see if you should or should not play the game. Sold? Okay, let's go. So Catalyst Black, just a few days ago, has got the news that's been released, which is the game is now releasing on the 25th of May 2022, which at the time of recording this video is in like 10 days when I release it, like probably 8 or 9. So really pumped to see the game coming out. It's been in development for what, 2-3 years currently, which is pretty nuts. It's been a long time since the initial teaser we saw like 2 years ago. You know that thing where they teased it with a mask? We're like, is that Vainglory 2? Is it Vainglory 2? No, it's not Vainglory 2. It's a completely different game, but it's really fun. But I do want to go through my thoughts on the game, how it's evolved, where it's at right now, and if you should give it a fair shot. And also at the end of this video, we'll have a little bit of a gameplay session, just so you guys can see what the game looks like and feels like right now. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that. But I do want to say, if you were part of the few people who played the game like, what, 2 years ago, and you maybe didn't enjoy it, I know I did not enjoy it. The version 2 years ago and even a year ago, I was not a fan of. And I'm not someone that's typically very critical when it comes to video games, but I was like, I would not get any fun out of playing this game like a year or two ago. But that was in the past, and the cool thing about that is you learn from the past and you get better as time goes on. Is that evolution? Yeah, cool, I know. So where the game is currently now, as I said, is completely different from the version 2 years ago. Whatever you remember of like 1-2 years ago, forget about it. The game has completely has been going through overhauls over overhauls like every single few months, which is great. The devs have been really listening to the community and what they want to be seen in the game. And right now, the game looks way better than it ever has. The servers run super smooth, at least for a test version. It might be different on release, I don't know. But for right now, it's cool. And especially the gameplay is just super smooth. And I think the balancing still has some way to go. But as a whole, that's the parts that have improved a lot. But the one part that's improved the most, actually, I would say, is the game modes are actually fun to play. The game modes is where I was very critical about it in the past, but the game modes now, like Eventide, I think was very lengthy, was very boring, there's not a lot of things to do into it, so yeah, I didn't really like it too much. But the new Eventide you have now is genuinely fun. It's not as long, so you can just jump in, jump out of the game, super chill, you can play with friends if you want. The objectives make a lot more sense, and I just think that the flow of Eventide is a lot more fun. So if you like those little bit of a longer format games, I think Eventide is definitely the mode for you. But more than that, there's now actually a new mode. And I know if you play Vainglory and you know SEMC, you're probably a big fan of like competitive mobile games, like, you know, Vainglory esports and even like Wild Rift esports and such like. If you like those, Catalyst Black actually has its own competitive mode now, which is called Hydra. I was going to say Eventide, but no, it's Hydra. And it's basically a 5v5 mode where you just murder each other, I guess you would say, and you got different ways of winning the game. And if there's an esports in the future, maybe they will, I'm not sure. It is something that SEMC do have in mind right now, but that's like in the far future. But if there was an esports, Hydra would be the game mode that they would have in an esports scene. So it's really cool that we have a more competitive mode for people that actually want to try out and grind the game and like actually push themselves to their limits. So if that's something you're particularly interested with, that is the aspect of the game that you should definitely give a shot. So yeah, I really enjoy it. How the game has evolved as a whole is really fun. Though I do want to say, if you expect this game to be like anything else you've played before on mobile, I'm going to tell you, drop your expectations right now. It's got some similarities with other games. For example, I think the leveling up system is somewhat similar to Brawl Stars, if you want to take it, which I really enjoy the leveling up of Brawl Stars. It's really fun. But I don't recall ever seeing a game, especially a mobile game, that's anywhere close to what Catalyst Black is trying to do. So what I would say is just, if you want to give Catalyst Black a try, which I definitely do recommend you do, just drop all your inherent expectations of it being like any specific type of game. It's a game of its own, it's a style of its own, and I think you should give it a fair shot with that in mind, and just like give it time to grow on you. I know that I didn't really enjoy it too much, but in the last few months, I've been like, actually, this is really fun, I'm really enjoying it. So there you go. That's all I really had to say about Catalyst Black. Just a very short video, just so you guys know what's up with the game currently. Once the game releases on the 25th, and if you do want to have a little bit of an early play on the game, I'm actually going to have a few codes in the description where you can actually join the, is it the beta access or the pre-release? Whatever it's called, you can actually join with a code down below. So I'll put a few codes in the description, you can just take them. It'll be cool, no need to subscribe and stuff, even though I do appreciate it if you do that. But yeah, with that said, thank you very much for watching, and we're going to head on over to some gameplay, just so you guys can see exactly what's happening. We're going to play a game of Hydra, the competitive mode, so yeah, tell me what you guys think about it in the description, or in the comments, should I say, and I'll catch you next time. Hey, so we're ready for a little game of Hydra right now. As I said, this is the competitive game mode for Catalyst Black. It's going to be a 5v5 game mode, and you have 3 ways then to close off the game and to basically win it. So one of those is you've got to bring some crystals to the middle of the map. They're going to spawn on these 3 locations here. Just got to bring them in the middle of the map while the map is controlled by you. Or you can kill everyone of the opposing team 3 times, or you can kill the enemy boss that spawns over here. I'll show you when the game starts, but technically that's it, so we're going to play the game, and I think that he's going to explain. There you go.
One way. Their army, their overseer, or power this cannon and we blast him beyond.
Whatever he said. I really like the voice actors actually for the game. I think they're pretty cool. But there you have it. And these are going to be bots. Server's not too full, but there you have it. Now we're going to go clap the cheeks of these bots and see how it's going to work out. So these are the shards you should pick up. I'm going to pick it up right now. Also picking up some cooldown for my primal. Also a big aspect of the game if you're not too familiar with the game right now. You got to... Wait. Get wrecked, nerds! There you go. One of the big aspects of the game is literally just to transform into a big monster thing. I guess you should call them, I don't know, primals they're called, but yeah, whatever. So you got to transform into those and you'll be mega OP. So I'll try and showcase that in a bit.
Maintain your
there you go. They all bopped like once right now. I'd like to transform at least once. Like that would be the cool thing. I would really enjoy.
Do not squander our advantage.
Okay, so we're currently in a big lead. And we should be able to... Wait, is he taking out? Yeah, I was about to say, like, you bugger off, mate. I want to get enough. I want to show my primal, okay? I farmed for my primal. My primal does a lot of damage, so I want to show it, okay?
Get that to the harvester.
Give me a quick sec. There you go. Now we're going to wreck them. Oh, it's the last one too. Okay, let's go. Let's capture this and I'm going to mess them up. You'll see. Like, the primals are pretty broken. And that's the part I like about it. Come here! I'm going to mess with him. Hey-oh. Boom! There you go.
Determination over power.
Easy. It was bots, okay, but still, like, I'm not that good at video games, so I gotta take what I can. But there you have it. That's basically the competitive game mode. You can imagine it being a lot more interesting once the game releases and is actually real players. Like right now it's bots because there's not a lot of people on the servers because it's still in like the early testing phase. But yeah, that's it, and that's how it works out. And the game is still like super clean, even the main menu and everything. Like, you've got so many options and builds you can make in your loadouts. Like, you got all these items. A lot of them are going to be vaulted for the release patch, but it goes to show, compared to like Vainglory, where you had a character with like set build path and like abilities, here you actually create your own. So I find that super sick concept personally. But yeah, that's basically it for my Catalyst Black video. I hope that this video gave you a little bit more insight onto what the game is actually like, and if you should give it a try, I definitely recommend like you should, because it's a lot of fun, and I think that the more people that join, the better the game will be in the future, because we'll give them some good feedback over to the SEMC devs. Yeah, that's about it for mine. Thank you very much for checking out the video, and I'll catch you next time, maybe for another Catalyst Black video. I don't know, we'll see. See ya.